chatbot is the human machine intervention. Okay, so nowadays you can see in different online purchasing websites are there. So when I call to a customer care number, so directly it is not redirected to a human. First, the queries are answered by the machine. Okay, similarly in the banking websites as well, on customer care number directly calls are not redirected to the humans. Why? Because the humans can take the more specified queries. For general queries, because what is the concept of it is in almost all sites. Yes, nowadays because when technology develops, so all are try to use that. So what is the basic concept there based on the keywords? Okay, what keywords we put there for query. So based on that, the machine have the defined attributes there. Okay, defined values are there. Defined, we can say output values are there. If we ask about, if I call to a mobile banking website and if I ask for the saving account, so it will ask what you want to ask. Okay, related to that, the keywords it pick from our voice, then based on the keywords they give the reply to us. Okay, because when we talk to the uh, mobile banking website, so normally we will ask the queries related to banking. Okay, if we call to a customer care number for the online purchasing, so definitely we will ask queries related to the purchasing. So every type of call is already defined. Okay, if you call to a university, okay, so definitely you will first ask about the admissions. So you will be redirected to a machine intervention where they will ask your name, your contact number, so that the customer care executive or the person from university can call to you on that specific number. Okay, so it is a basic concept of chatbot just to reduce the manpower, take the help of machines. Okay, here the concept of chatbot is not made to reduce the manpower, but to take the help of machines as well. Okay, because the repetitive calls are there who are for some general queries. So the general queries can be easily handled from the machines. So that is why chatbot comes in picture. Okay. So then in order to implement on Google Colab, again the platform is same for us, that is the Google Colab. We have to implement it on the Google Colab as we are doing with all the applications. Okay, so Google Colab is a platform where we have to work, open a new notebook and then start working over there. Then what are the different platforms we have to use there? So first is the that we are going to use there is the Rasa. Okay. So what is the Rasa? It is a package, and why it is used? It is basically a open source machine learning framework. Okay. It is open source means it is free to use. Okay, like to Python. The Rasa is another open source machine learning framework for automated text and voice based conversations. Okay, so Rasa basically is made for to handle the chatbot of type of queries to make them implementable. Okay, on Python, and it understand messages, hold conversations, and connect to messaging channels and APIs. Okay, API. So here we have the term API as well in the case of Rasa. Can anyone tell me what is the API? We come to know about this term API. I explained you in one experiment, app programming interface. Okay, it is write application programming interface. But in which application I explained you about the API. I explained one project to you that was related to classification, supervised machine learning before emotion detection. No? Okay, so it was the computer science program. Dikshant and everyone, I am asking you that I explained the API before this lab. In one project, I explained you how to use API. Anyone remember when I explained the API to you for implementation of one application? No? So it was the image classification. I explained the image classification using API, not for emotion detection. For emotion detection, we upload the image or we take the help of webcam to take the image. But for image classification, I explained you with the help of API. We import the images from Google APIs. Okay. In the image classification, we use the TensorFlow package. Okay, TensorFlow Lite. Okay, no issue. So just you should know the terms. You have to remember the terms. Okay, it is better in every class. I told you to write down the main terms. Okay, if you are just watching the video is going on, so you will not remember all the things. If you write down the main points, what are the main packages, main platforms, so it is good for you to remember the things. Okay, so one thing is that we will use the Rasa for implementation of the chatbot because Rasa is a open source machine learning platform, okay, framework for automated text and voice-based conversations. Okay, so basically it is application of based on that we make the chatbot application. So that is why Rasa we have to install first, and within the Rasa it also install another module that is the SPACY, SPACY, that is another used for the conversation purpose. Okay, with the installation of Rasa, it also install this library that is SPACY. After installing of this Rasa, we have to use another package. The package name is Nest or Synceo. Okay, so by the name of Nest, what is the meaning of this particular package? Basically, it is used for nesting purpose. Because in the case of chatbot, what we have the nesting of input commands. Okay, so in order to that, we are using this particular package. Okay, it allows the looping or the nesting of the commands. So these two packages we have to install to start working over there. So after installation of these packages, again, as you know, we are working on Notebook. Okay, in Notebook we have to install the package and import the libraries. Every time we have to do that. Why? Because it is an online platform. When we close the Notebook, then again, if we open the another new Notebook, then again we have to install the package or import the library. Then after, sir, what is the use of looping here? Lakshay, because when you call to a particular chatbot, when you contact with the chatbot, so we have different queries without giving other in the case of programming, okay, without writing the further code, So for example, if first you put query, hi, so one response from the chatbot, how are you? Okay, what is your name? You give the name, then another question is there. So complete looping is there, nesting is there. Okay, without declaring any other command, it is just a conversation line by line. Okay, within a loop, within a same loop, we have different queries. Okay, so after installing the packages, we have to import the libraries. Okay, so that is why we have to put the import OS and import these as well. Import Rasa and the same import this one nest Synctio, okay, for the nesting purpose. So you already use import OS as well. What is the use of import OS? Anyone? Getting system command. Okay, anyone else? What is use of import OS? Okay, what is full form of OS? Okay, right. Basically, we are working on Python, so it creates a type of environment where we can use the features of operating system. Okay, we can create the directories, create the files, functions for interfacing with operating system. Yeah, Shashank. So basically, we are getting the features of operating system within the notebook. Okay, that is why we have to import this library as well. Okay, so installation of Rasa Nest Asyncio, then we have to import the libraries. So within that, what we have to do, we have to, now I will explain in brief and directly then go to the notebook, okay? Because in next session you have to implement it as well. But 1, 2, okay, up to 140. So after importing these, we will create the our project file. Okay, within that project file, we have to declare many things. We have to create the directory. Okay, we have to create the directory. We have to create the configuration file. Okay, so we have to set the path as well. Then afterwards, we will create the model where we'll take the help of Rasa. Okay, Rasa dot train is the keyword to train the model with Rasa, because Rasa is a platform which we can directly using to implement the chatbot. Okay, basically we are taking the help of Rasa. Okay, so as similar to other PyCaret package where we directly take the help of different data sets, we implement the classifiers and regression models there. Okay, so we have the emotion detection as well where we take the help of deep face package and library. So similar to that, now we are taking the help of Rasa, which is a package we have to install import in the notebook. then make a project, create directory, and then implement the chatbot. Okay. Uh, Anyone want to ask anything that we discussed so far? So in next 15 minutes, I will share screen and we will work on the notebook. Yes, anyone have any query? Now 42 members are present. Okay, Lakshya, right. So now I am going to and then run them. So directly I will run this cell because it will take time to install. So first that I told you the package installation Rasa with version 1.10.3, and second we are installing another package Nest Asyncio 1.3.3. Okay, these two packages we are taking the help. So Rasa is an open source platform. Okay, and Nest Asyncio is to create the looping type of statements. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes. So after this, because other cells will not take time, so then by the import is the keyword to import the libraries. So we are importing the OS operating system, import Rasa, import Nest Asyncio. Okay, within Nest Asyncio dot apply. It is the command to make it applicable in this notebook. Then we are printing the simple message event loop ready. Basically, it is not required, just we are putting a message. Okay. So let it be installed. Project, okay, with the help of Rasa. Here test underscore project. So it is a keyword. We are creating a project in the Rasa. Okay. And OS dot CSDIR. OS is the operating system. With the help of that, we are creating a directory. Okay, and then print this command you use to print the list of directories. So after installation and import the libraries, now we create the file test underscore project in Rasa, and we are taking the help of operating system to create one directory with the name project. Now we are setting the configuration training file, okay, domain, output, everything we are declaring to create the environment to create the chatbot. Okay, so we are printing this data. Okay, that is provided with the help of Rasa open source platform. Next is we are creating the path. Okay, it is the main keyword, that is rasa.train. Okay, we are giving training with the help of Rasa because we are just taking the help of Rasa, which is an open source platform, which is a package. Okay, and different, these are the different files which we are taking help. Okay, so in this command you have to run it again, it will work. Yes, now it start working. Now first it will train the data as per Rasa libraries. Okay, It will take some time to train the model. Okay, now it is done. Now from Rasa, we import the chat feature. Okay, type your message here or send / stop. So we can stop the chatting here. Otherwise, you can put your reply. Okay, so by that it will give the answer to you. Okay, so based on the keywords, it gives the response to us. So, okay, so it is stopped. So it will create chatbot here. Okay, it is not specific, just by the mechanism of